You are mid-laugh with the people you love most. And somewhere inside that laugh, without deciding to, you quietly start saying goodbye to it. Not out loud, not even on purpose. Some part of you has already stepped outside this exact second, missing it while it is still yours. This has a name, and psychologists only started studying it seriously in the last decade. It is not ordinary nostalgia. It happens before the loss, not after. 2 separate research teams studied this exact feeling and found it splits people into 2 opposite outcomes. In one, it quietly empties the moment out. In the other, it makes people hold on tighter. By the end of this, you will be able to tell which one is happening to you while it is happening. Because that difference decides whether you actually get to live inside your own life or spend it standing just outside the door, missing things that haven't left yet. In 2016, psychologist Krystine Batcho at Le Moyne College, working with researcher Simran Shikh, put a name to this. Anticipatory nostalgia, missing the present prematurely, before it has become the past. Picture the last week of a trip you love. You are still there. The ocean is still outside the window. But you have already started composing the memory of it, and in doing that, you have quietly checked out a few days early. Batcho had spent years studying ordinary nostalgia, the warm, backward-looking kind. But her data kept showing something else underneath it. People who weren't just remembering fondly. People who were grieving a version of right now that hadn't finished happening yet. A parent watching their child at exactly this age already aching for a version of them that hasn't left yet. Her team built a survey to measure this separately, and a clear pattern showed up. Ordinary nostalgia looked backward, and it felt warm. This new pattern looked forward, and it came bundled with something heavier. Trouble enjoying the present. A pull toward sadness. A low hum of worry underneath ordinary moments. Here is what should stop you. You would assume the person most aware of a moment's beauty is the person enjoying it most fully. Batcho's research says the opposite can happen. The clearer you can see an ending coming, the harder it can become to actually stay inside the moment leading up to it. You start attending your own life's memorial while it is still alive. Think about the last time you held someone a little too long at a goodbye that hadn't happened yet. That is what this feels like from the inside. But here is where it gets interesting, because not everyone who feels this ahead of time experiences it as loss. In 2019, researchers Wing-Yee Cheung and Constantine Sedikides at the University of Southampton studied a closely related feeling: anticipated nostalgia. People imagining how they will one day look back on something they're living right now. Someone already rehearsing the memory of tonight, while tonight is still going. And in their studies, this wasn't always heavy. Sometimes it did the opposite. The more someone valued an experience while it was happening, the more they anticipated missing it later, and that anticipation pushed them to savor it harder in the moment instead of pulling away from it. Same future-facing awareness, 2 completely different outcomes. So what actually separates them? Not the feeling itself. The distance. A small amount of future-facing awareness can sharpen a moment. It can make you notice the light, the laugh, the ordinary miracle of these particular people being alive in the same room as you right now. But push that awareness further out. Let it drift from this moment toward the empty space after it, and the feeling flips. You stop living the moment and start pre-mourning it. It is the difference between glancing at an exit sign and walking toward the door. Which means the real question was never whether you feel this. Most people do, and Batcho's research suggests it may even sharpen with age, as the future keeps getting shorter and the sense of ending creeps closer to everything you do. The real question is where you're standing when you feel it. Are you inside the moment, using the ending to see it more clearly? Or are you already outside it, watching from a future that hasn't arrived, treating something alive as though it's already a memory? You cannot always tell from the inside. It feels the same at first. Same tightness in the chest, same laugh. So the next time you catch yourself missing something before it's over, it might be worth asking which one this is. A moment sharpened by knowing it will end, or a moment you've already quietly left. Because the people you love, the evenings you're afraid of losing, they are not gone yet. They are still happening. The only question is whether you're still there with them, or whether some part of you has already gone ahead to grieve them without you. Human after all.